Hey guys, so today I'm going to explain to you the digital nomad lifestyle of work and travel in 2022. So step one is picking the right location. You want to make sure that you have a location that is one, within your budget, and then two, within the proper time zone that you want. If you're working a normal corporate 9-to-5 job, but have free access to work from anywhere, you want to make sure that you pick a time zone that is roughly within the same time zone that you work in. So that way you're not working, say, from midnight until 6 a.m. or something like that. It is more ideal to stay within the proper time zone. So if you're, say, working in America, then working somewhere in maybe Latin America, like Medellin, in Mexico City, or Buenos Aires would be a good choice for you. So the next step is figuring out where to stay. You have three options mainly, either doing an Airbnb, doing a hotel, or staying within a hostel. All of them have their own benefits, and it depends on what you're looking for specifically. Staying in an Airbnb gives you a lot of privacy. You're allowed to work, you usually have really good Wi-Fi if you can ensure that the Wi-Fi is good based on the reviews. However, it is more expensive than, say, a hostel is. Hotel, you kind of know what you're getting there. You usually have pretty good Wi-Fi always, and you can ensure that you have your own privacy, your own room, and cleaning service like that. Hostel is another option. You can either stay in a dorm room, which is tougher if you're working online. You may have to find a cafe or somewhere to work from, or you can do a private room within a hostel, which is budget friendly, and you have to make sure that they have good Wi-Fi. But if they have good Wi-Fi, that is a good option as well to work from. So it depends what you're looking for. The hostel is more of a social environment versus Airbnb is more kind of grinding but living in a different area. So you also want to get to know people in the area as well once you are living there. One way to do it is either by living in a hostel. That's a really easy way to make friends. It's typically a lot of people in the same boat as you, traveling, working abroad, and basically wanting to meet people and make new friends. If you don't want to stay in a hostel or are staying in an Airbnb or hotel, joining a Facebook group is a really good way to meet people. There's a lot of digital nomad Facebook groups online. You can search for any city or location that you're in, and I guarantee you'll be able to find a group that has weekly meetups that you can join in, meet people in the same boat as you, and make some new connections. So once you're living in an area abroad, you always want to make sure to immerse yourself in that culture to get the best experience. This could either be learning the language, this could be trying the local cuisine, this could be also just meeting locals, having conversations with them, which is typically easier if you learn a bit of the language. But I would recommend mainly just learning the language is a great first step to immerse yourself in the culture, and learning about the culture as well. Maybe reading up on the history of the country and maybe reading books on the country as well. And that typically will help you immerse yourself further in the culture and really appreciate that travel experience. So once you're living in the area, you always want to make sure to balance your work and travel. If you're working a 9-to-5 job, you definitely want to make sure that you just have a set time where you can have quiet hours, good Wi-Fi, able to work and focus fully. And then outside of office hours, you want to make sure that you have stuff planned. So if you work Monday through Friday, have your stuff ready to go for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Figure out what you're doing, where you're exploring, and once the weekend hits, you're already in that area, so you can start exploring immediately. And as far as experiencing the area, doing the best things in the area, you can always use stuff like TripAdvisor if you want to be very touristy and kind of see the main local things to see, which is always a good start. And then also just meeting locals, getting the good local recommendations, I always recommend doing. That will give you the best immersive experience, more off the beaten path, and you'll have a good, fun experience wherever you're at. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more digital nomad tips, and I'll see you guys in the next video.